Who's ready for Prescription for a Miracle by Mark Gracie this morning? Good Tuesday morning. Today is November 29th. Let's live a long, healthy life. But now hath he obtained a more excellent ministry, by how much also he is the mediator of a better covenant, which also established upon better promises. Hebrews 8:6. Lulu, come over here. Wrong thinking can open the door to the devil. For instance, one time Janet and I were in another country talking to an older gentleman who had been on the mission field for many years. He had built church after church, although this ministry looked as if he could have worked another 20 years on the mission field. His denomination had recently called him back home. This older gentleman said to me, "Young man, you believe God wants to heal people, don't you?" "Yes, sir," I replied. "I believe his highest is to heal people." "But if God wants everyone healed, how in the world is anyone ever supposed to die?" this minister asked. You see, someone had planted wrong thinking in his head. That just hurt my heart, I thought. Here's a man who has given his life to serve God on the mission field. Now that he's come back home, he's waiting to get sick so he can go home to be with the Lord. So I told the man, "Sir, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I believe we ought to have it at least as good under the new covenant as God's people did under the old covenant." Back then, men of faith who served God lived long, healthy lives. They had come to the end of their lives, call on their families, lay hands on them, and bless them all, draw up their feet in the bed, say goodbye, and take off for heaven. Genesis 49:33. Under a new and better covenant established on better promises, should we have any less than the godly men of old did? This elder minister needed the same revelation you and I need if we want to live out the full number of our days. So we do not have to be sick to die. We can go to our heavenly home in perfect health. The Word says God will satisfy me. The Word says God will satisfy us with long life and show us His salvation. We will live a healthy, long, and useful life for our God. And when we're satisfied, we'll go home to be with Him in perfect health. All right, guys, you have a wonderful Tuesday, and love you guys. See y'all tomorrow.